We have the reigning Miss Mississippi Vivian O'Neal here in the studio to talk all about Miss Mississippi. So Vivian, tell us a little bit more about the recruiting process that y'all have going on for Mrs. Mississippi.
Yeah, absolutely. So September is actually the beginning of our local preliminary season, and for those who are unfamiliar with how the organization works, we fall under the Miss America organization, and so in order to compete there, you got to win your state title, and in order to compete at your state organization, you've got to win a local title, and so that's what we're really recruiting right now is our local preliminary season where women can come in and win that local title and get the support of a director and help prepare them for the state competition.
Gotcha. So what did you enjoy most about competing in the pageant?
Well, I'm a natural competitor at heart. I've been a dancer since I was 3, so I've always been very involved in competition. So that was certainly appealing to me. But so much of it that brought me back was really just the foundation of what Miss America is on, and that's the 5 pillars. It's service, sisterhood, scholarship, style, and success. And it's really those pillars that have changed my life and brought me coming back year after year.
Gotcha. So talk about some of the benefits of participating in that, along with those pillars. What are some of the benefits?
Yeah, so one of the biggest things, one of the most life-changing things for me are the scholarship dollars. It paid for my bachelor's degree and my master's degree as well, and the Miss America organization is the largest scholarship provider for young women in the United States, and that is something that we see at the local level. I mean, a lot of our local competitions give away scholarships, our state competition give away scholarships, and then on into the Miss America organization and the national competition.
Gotcha. For women or ladies that are out there, what would you tell them to motivate them to get involved with the pageants?
I would say look at what your interests are. Pretty much anybody that I have had, any young women I've had a conversation with and they have a specific interest, there is some way that interest falls under the Miss America organization. For me, it was scholarship and service. I'm a former university recruiter, so scholarship was a big part of that, but I also am the owner of a nonprofit or the founder of a nonprofit organization, and that falls under our service pillar. And so there are just so many different ways for women to get involved, and on top of that, it's such an incredible experience. We have an outstanding state organization, a wonderful set of local directors, and the young women that compete year after year are just they're part of my day-to-day life even now. So
gotcha. Well, thank you so much, Vivian. We're going to talk a little bit more with you after the break.
So my platform is called Capable, and it is a nonprofit organization that provides disability inclusion resources to educators. There's a kindergarten through 3rd grade curriculum, a 4th through 6th grade curriculum, and then a disability inclusion training for college-age individuals, as well as a companion children's book series. So these programs have reached over 20,000 students across 5 states, and we're continuing to grow.
So what first motivated you to make that as your platform?
Well, it's really something that happened really organically. I'm the daughter of educators and the sister to a child with a disability, and so this was part of my everyday life. I really watched my younger brother go through the school system and really see that social barrier that we still experience between students with disabilities and students without disabilities, and the inclusion resources provided by Capable really aim to bridge that gap and teach children how to be inclusive.
Gotcha. So how do maybe educators or school systems get in contact with that program?
Absolutely. So my website would probably be the best place. It's capablecurriculum.com, and all of the information is on there. It's information about the organization, my contact information, and then the programs themselves. You can download them directly from the website. They're completely free for educators to download and to use in their classrooms.
Gotcha. That would be awesome as well for homeschool families as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. And anything else about your platform you would like to talk about today?
Yeah, absolutely. Just I would really encourage educators to consider looking at the program and doing that. I've had so many teachers send me back examples of the ways in which they have seen success with this program and how people have utilized those skills with their peers. So I would definitely encourage them to check that out on the website.
Gotcha. Well, tell us a little bit about the event that you will be going to today at 1.
Yes, absolutely. So I will be at Meridian Community College in the Quave building from 1 to 2. It is our first interest meeting for our local preliminary season, so I will be talking all about the Miss Mississippi organization, our local competitions, but specifically our Meridian local competition, which will take place on October 22nd.
Gotcha. And if ladies cannot make it to that meeting at 1, what's another way to get in contact with you or the organization?
Absolutely. I would tell them to go to Miss Mississippi, miss-mississippi.com, and there's a lot of information on there as well as some contact information, and you can just shoot us an email, call the office, and we'll get your questions answered.
Gotcha. So stay tuned, guys.